I had enough of those for my lifetime. So from now on, I would rather it just be, hey, let's come down. If you don't like me, come sit down. We'll have a talk in 10 minutes. We'll have a cold beer together. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of having an open mind instead of, I don't want to argue with people. I want to make people think for themselves. Lazy people, they do not want to form their own opinions and thoughts in their head. They go with the flow. Creative people, they're not worried about these things that other people are trying to compete for because they can create something themselves. And the things that the people are normally competing for are the things that the creators create. So let that just roll around inside your melon for a moment. And that's just a reminder from me to you that you definitely have a special talent and you should be using it every day to your best advantage. Use that shit before you lose that shit, man. And it all starts with you, making one step, one move. If you're in a job that you can't get out of, just fucking put 5 minutes of your time to writing or to learning how to sing or to just fucking doing karaoke or something stupid or working out. Something that you can do by yourself outside of your normal circle that you believe in yourself about. And once you devote 5 minutes to it, that's one small goal. You know what I mean? The clear vision of your future would be to transition over to what you love to do 100%. But if you can start out with 2% and make that up to 5% and see, it'll go better or worse, and you might want to switch that. Lord knows that before the Robcast, that's completely my element, guys. It's the zombie zone. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. The thing is that there are other, things that I thought that I would be a super blessing had they come through. Would I have rather starred in a reality show 10 years ago? No, not now. Honestly, I can say no. I'm blessed and happy to have been down the road that I'm on because I've had a pretty interesting life, and I don't mind telling people about it. And hopefully what that's going to do is some of the stories, the old school stories that I tell you, that's exactly what it is. Some of the things that we went through, some of the things that, like getting into a car crash, meeting some of my best friends by running up to their door, knocking on their door, and my teeth are hanging out by the roots and my lips hanging from the inside out, and I got blood dripping down a brand new outfit, my legs gashed open, and my buddy driving the car, he can't even walk, man. His knee is the size of a basketball because we hit a tree in a 1965 Falcon. And I mean, we'll tell you stories like that. We might tell you a joke. We might still vent about our day. However, we are going to, like I said, we'll come up with some good little audio nuggets for the intro. Might be me singing in the shower. You never know, guys. You never know. And if you would like to start your own Robcast or podcast, it's as easy as sitting down with a friend or a neighbor, an army buddy, and seeing what's going to happen with some spontaneous conversation. Like I said, man, I wasn't even ready to sit down. Before, I would try to cognate what was going to be on the show and the format and who and this and that and what. And we will do that in the future. I will have some sort of a format to the show. But in just trying to clear the old mind and use you all for the cheap therapy that you are, sometimes I just sit down in front of the microphone now and go live with no notes. And I'm actually taking a few notes for things that I would like to do in the next show. And it just, it ups my level of thinking. And speaking of the level of thinking, I did order some Alpha Brain, and we will see how that does. It's nootropics. It's vitamins for your brain to make you think. So that's all, guys. My main thing is that you may not agree with my opinions, and you might not even like me. But if you don't like me, it's probably because you haven't gotten to know me, man. That's all. I'm a nice guy these days. Not the same fuckface I used to be back in the day. Didn't know any better, dude. That's all there is to it. Didn't know any better. Ignorance is bliss. When you don't know, right, that wearing a gold nugget chain doesn't make you other people think that you have money. You know what I mean? You don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take the old, like say, the mature road is just saying, come down to the studio, sit down, let's talk for 30 minutes, live, uncut and unrated. And if you don't like me, we can go out back and we can box. We can take it to the gym. We can box also. Whatever you want to do. It's not an open invitation for a fight. It's an open invitation for us to be friends, because normally after you squabble with somebody, you're buddies anyway, right? That's about 9/10 of the time here in Texas. You're fucking rolling around fight with somebody one day. And I'm talking, this has been years. Back in the day, you'd be rolling around squabbling with somebody. Squabulations, man. And the next thing you know, you're trying to formulate a plot to hit on a group of girls together, right? So yeah, we've got the UFC 160 kicking in here because I thought I'd put in an MMA disc because we got, who is it, Eddie Alvarez versus Conor McGregor coming up tomorrow night, guys. Rock and roll. So yeah, it's Friday. You guys have a wonderful weekend. You know what I'm saying? Handle your buzz. That's all I'm saying is handle your buzz. You know, too much of a good thing, like, you can OD on sugar. You can drink too much water and it will kill you. So definitely handle your buzz. You know what I'm saying? You know, handle your fucking buzz. Over the weekend, man, I see way too many people that drink way too much. And I wonder, now, I mean, just yesterday, day before yesterday, marijuana became completely legal. That it was medicinally, medical marijuana was legal in California, but day before yesterday, it became 100% legal, recreationally legal. So it just makes me wonder, I'll have to do a little bit of research, because the very first Robcast was alcohol versus Mary Jane. How do you feel? How do you feel about people that they say, I don't know, Tommy Chong has an interesting perspective that everyone that smokes marijuana is doing it for medical reasons, whether it be like bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety, all of these things. And that's, I don't know, form your own opinion about that. But my question is this. Now that it has been legalized in Colorado and in California, are all of the alcohol-related crimes and all of the alcohol-related, drunk driving and all that kind of stuff, has it gone down tremendously? I don't know. If people are already drinking a lot, then would they switch? Or people, let's see what happens 5 years from now, 10 years from now, because unlike what William Randolph Hearst would like us to all believe, mass craziness and chaos and all of that shit is not what happens whenever people choose to partake in the event of even medicinally partaking into cannabis. It's just not the case. It was a big fucking smear campaign from the very beginning. So I don't know, will that make alcohol-related crimes, accidents, and all that kind of stuff go down? We shall see. It definitely will make Doritos sales go up in California tremendously. But I can tell you what is fixing to go up is I have got to get out of this studio, and I have got a big fat 1340cc chopper that I've got to put up on the stands. I've got to lift it up in the air, and I've got to pull the wheels off of it. I've got to pull the braking system off of it, and I've got to see what's what and make it like new again, because remember, guys, if you make something go really fast, make sure it fucking stops also. That's always a good thing. So we're going to upgrade the braking system on that thing, and also pull the carburetor, pull the whole fuel system back apart on the Uzuma big bore kitted out scooter, ready to go rock and roll down Sergeant Beach again. We'll go ahead and see if we can knock that out today. Got a little bit of trim work to do here at the house, a little bit of interior painting to finish up. So that's awesome. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to get on here and say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys for listening and for using your own brain, form your own judgment, form your own opinions, and if there's anything that you would like for us to cover in the future on the show, you're welcome to leave a little message thing here, or you can contact me by email. It's robczombie@hotmail.com, robczombie@hotmail.com. You can listen to this anytime while you're trying to get your workout, your mixed martial arts training, your core training, your jog, or if you're just on your drive to work and you're bored and you want to hear an old school story, you can always tune in right here at Spreaker Podcast. Download the Spreaker Podcast app. It happens to be the best podcasting network on the planet Earth, period. Download the Spreaker Podcast app. Go to where it says information. It'll say created by my name. Click on my name, and it will allow you to follow the show there. You can follow the show there. You can also, I'm Robert Cole, Zombie in parentheses on Facebook. Don't know how much longer that will even be in existence. We will get you guys a real Facebook page for the show. We're working on a website, which is awesome. I'm not even going to bring up the fucking Amazon store because it's kind of a bitch to get to. And if I'm not shopping on it myself, then fuck it. You guys probably aren't shopping on it either. And so, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to move on to bigger and better things. And whenever the right sponsorship gets here, it'll be here. But we're not going to worry about it right now, right? We're just going to fucking press on and move forward and do everything that we can do to the best of our abilities today. Bring you what we got when we got it. You can also listen to the show. The audio's on YouTube. Rob C. Zombie on YouTube. Just type in Rob, first name, capital C, Zombie, and that will be the YouTube channel. There's a couple other little funny videos that I've posted on there. We'll try to get you guys some more stuff. And on the Rob C. Zombie YouTube channel, we will post some informational, technical type things on motorcycles and big engines. Because another show that's in the making right now is called Life Behind Bars. And Life Behind Bars is going to be to share the technical advantage of the world that I have to all of you who may be interested in fucking with your own motorcycle, four-wheeler, dirt bike, side-by-side, golf cart, anything that was built by human hands. We are going to take it apart. We're going to revamp it. We're going to do that on Life Behind Bars, talking about spending your life behind the bars of a motorcycle. But yeah, rock and roll. We got Conor McGregor, Eddie Alvarez coming up. Who do you think's going to win that one? What? I don't know really even what else is going on, guys, in the world, other than we've got a new president. So change is good. Maybe we're going to make the best of this. If anything, like I say, even if you don't agree with people's opinions, form one of your own and do something about it instead of just agreeing with everyone else, guys. So rock and roll, here we go. That's all the time I've got for the show. And Lord knows if this microphone even works, because I'm not able to listen to these some bitches. But just remind you, you do have a special talent. You should be using it to your advantage every single day. And if you want to start a podcast, sit down, hit record. It's that easy. Bam, it's done. It's done, son. Any other little brain busters we got today? Any other little brain busters we got today are this. If I haven't talked to you in a few days, we will be talking soon. I would like to see your pretty face. And also, rock and roll. That's all the time we got for the show. Christopher, Kiss Allie, and Delilah, and Aiden. And give them all a hug and tell them that I love them and I love you. And y'all have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. I'm going to start bringing you a couple more shows a week. We'll see what's what and get somebody here live, uncut and unrated. Maybe we'll get our weekly call-in from Crazy Ass Chris.